my favorite moments recently, I was working at the service desk and I had a community member come in who had worked on a committee and they had designed this tree trail map of White Park. And we're hoping that we might have a copy of this in our archives. So we came back here to our Concord room and we went through our vertical files and we actually managed to find a copy of this old tree trail map. They were ecstatic and I was able to make them a photocopy of the map, and they left happy. And then one day at work this week, actually, I took this tree trail map up to White Park and went for a walk around and actually learned some interesting local history. I discovered that there were 7 trees planted there in memory of the astronauts from the Challenger. So kind of a cool piece of local history. And one of the things I love is that the library preserves this local history for our patrons, and it's a place that not only can you come here and access the Concord room, but you can even access online our CPL digital collections database of photography that we have online that we're constantly adding to, and so it's just a great resource for preserving local history.
I'm a bit of a history nerd, so I love putting together book and media displays at CPL. Curating displays is the perfect opportunity to shine a light on some stories that I find exciting or that I think our patrons will love. For instance, last month for Women's History Month, I was able to shine a spotlight on some women who were involved in the U.S. space program. That includes my personal hero, Mae Jemison, as well as national hero and Concord resident Krista McAuliffe. By learning about other people's stories, I hope that our patrons will leave feeling inspired, hopeful, and maybe even a little more curious than where they started out.
Hi, my name is Emily. I'm a library technician here at CPL, and I run a lot of different programs for all different ages, but one of my favorites is STEAM for Littles, which stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math, and I run that program for preschoolers and toddlers, and it just brings me so much joy to see their little faces light up and get excited about learning. One of my favorite memories is last summer we made unpoppable bubbles, and the kids were just in awe of the fact that we could create those. I was as well. It was a great day. So anytime we can bring learning and the joy of learning to our community members is very rewarding for me. One of the other programs I run with some of my coworkers is the seed library that we have going on right now. And you can pick up these little packets of seeds near the front desk and start a garden this summer. And we also have started the puzzle exchange, which kind of runs similarly to the seed library, and that's started to get off the ground running as well. So reaching out to the community and being an important part of our city is really rewarding to me in my job.
Hi, I'm Robin, and one of the cool things about working at the library is people will come up to me after a library concert or program and tell me how much they enjoyed it. We have wonderful programs here. We have the New England Irish Harp Orchestra, and they come every December. Lovely Irish harps, singing, a little bit of dancing, and they always get you in the holiday spirit. Another wonderful program that we have is the New Hampshire Ukuleles. This is a fun group of ukulele playing ladies from all over New Hampshire, and they will delight you with their versions of standards and hits. We wear tropical prints. It's going to be a really fun time. That's May 14th. And yes, we can get you that crucial bit of information or the book that you're longing to read, but we just want to let you know that we have programs for kids, teens, and adults every month. They're all free. So please come on down and check out the Concord Public Library. You'll be glad you did.
One of the great parts of my job working at the Concord Public Library is being a part of the e-bike bookmobile program. We take the library from inside the building out to the community. When we're pulling Abbott and Downing, the 2 bike trailers that we have, and we're driving down the street, a lot of times people wave and say hi to us, which is great, honk, to give us a little library love. But when we get where we're going, to the splash pads, to the parks, to National Night Out, any sort of thing that we're going to, there's a lot of people who've never been to the library, don't even know what we have to offer. So we open up the doors on this thing and sign people up for cards, give them books and other materials like launch pads and wonder books, tell them about the great things that we have to offer. And it's really exciting to have people learn about us for the first time. So I'm really excited about this thing that we do here at the Concord Public Library.
Hi, my name is Sage and I work here at the Concord Public Library. I'm lucky enough to make my way out to the branches each week. One of the branches is up on the heights at the Citywide Community Center, and there we have this great program called Web Wednesdays, where we invite any member of the community to come on in and get help with their phones, their computers, or tablets. If you're having a problem or just don't feel super confident with that technology, we're there to build you up and make it a great experience with no judgment. And then I'm also able to go up to our new Pennacook branch. We moved right next to Rolfe Park in this beautiful light-filled space next to the Boys and Girls Club. The best thing about Pennacook is it brings a great small town feel. We know everyone by name, and eventually we build up relationships enough that we're swapping book recommendations with patrons, with other librarians. To add to the greatness of Pennacook, we just added a new program called Mini Masters, where we invite all grade school age kids to come learn about artists and create masterpieces for themselves.